Okay, this is the video for how to use the Echo 1030. Hold on. Channels. Okay, this is the video on how to use the Echo 1030 website. Everything you see on each of the pages, for the most part, is easily editable on your end. So to access the website's backend, you're going to go to echo1030loft.com/WP-admin. And this is going to take you to a login page for the site where you will put in whatever your username and password credentials are. I'm going to go ahead and log in now. And any user that you add to the site will be able to easily have their own username and password. That way you can track who's made what changes and that kind of thing. So this is the back end of the website. We have a little note, and I left this on here to show you. If you ever have like an upgrade, just feel free to update now. You just click Please Update Now. This is just going to improve the performance of the site as a whole, and then you just want to update automatically, and it will automatically update everything on your server. It should be a really quick process. While that is, oh, it's done. Okay, great. So what you have down the side, I'll run through each of these links. A dashboard home is just kind of an overview of the site. There's not a lot of stuff that you'll use here. We can definitely add some things to the dashboard, like Google Analytics or seeing how many people have visited. So just let me know if that's something you want, and I can add that for you. Then we have the posts. Now the posts, right now, the post only contains the home page information. And so we're going to go through how you can change each of these. So the home page is a post, and then all of the remaining pages on the website are under pages. And so what happens is, let me open the website over here. So the home page is here. This is a post. The About, Loft, Floor Plan, Gallery, Contact, these are all pages. If you added a new page, it would come into the navigation bar as well. So every new page you add will automatically come onto the navigation bar. So you have unlimited options there. So there's a couple of things. I'll go through these really quick. So you have the posts. That's where you're going to find the home page. The Media tab has all of the images that are on the website. So anything you add can be, you can add it automatically here, or anytime you add it through a page, it gets stored on this media library page. Links you won't really have to deal with. This is if you wanted to have kind of a list of outgoing links on the sidebar, but I don't think that's relevant. Like I mentioned, pages is all of the other pages except for the home page that's on the website. Comments isn't relevant right now because Echo 1030 Loft isn't a blog, so I don't have any comments enabled, so nobody can kind of go on the site and say anything. So you can ignore that. The appearance section, I just want to make sure to let you guys know that if at any point there's something you want to add to the site, there's actually thousands of different pre-made templates that have moving sliders on the home page and that kind of thing. And I can very easily provide you guys with some beautiful, beautiful templates that you can use if you ever want to kind of do an update or kind of rearrange things. Under Appearance, you have a tab called Widgets. Right now, I do not have widgets enabled. Generally, what a widget is something that would appear on the left or right-hand sidebar. We don't have that because we're kind of using the whole page, but in the future, that's an option if we decide to do any kind of site upgrade. You don't need to deal with the menus, the background, the header. This is all kind of technical coding stuff. Plugins is something that's really interesting. So as your company grows, there's just a bajillion different plugins that you can use, and some that I'll be adding today to kind of be able to track your site's traffic. So if there was something you wanted, like a let's see, you wanted to be able to add photo albums, which we kind of have on here, or you wanted to be able to do some back-end marketing, or you wanted to add some different kinds of forms. Generally, there's a plugin that can do it. There's calendar schedulers, YouTube plugins. So this kind of section is unlimited, and so generally what I'll do, like if I want to add, for example, a Google Analytics plugin, you can go in and search. Oh, I'm using a different computer and I can't type today. So I'm going to go search for Google Analytics, and what it's going to do is pull up all the plugins that people have created for Google Analytics, and you can read the descriptions, use the stars. I always use Ultimate Google Analytics, so I'm going to go ahead and install that plugin, and I'll fill it in, and then once it's installed, you just have to activate the plugin. And depending on what type of plugin it is, it'll either show up under settings or it'll show up in its own section. So I'm not going to go into any more detail on plugins, but just to let you guys know, you've got a website with absolutely unlimited potential, and the plugins are free. So it's a great way to improve your site on an ongoing basis. It's very cost effective. The users, this is where you can add a new user anytime. So anytime, for example, I created a user for Aaron. There's 3 different types of users, okay? There's a subscriber, which basically means that they can see every time you make changes or posts, they get a notification, but that's about it. You've got the administrator who can do anything on the site, an editor, someone who can go into the posts that are already there and make changes, but that's it. An author is someone who can add new pages and new content, and a contributor is kind of the same thing, but they generally work through posts only and not pages. So, of course, I'll put Aaron here as an administrator, and so what that's going to mean is, you know, he has access to everything, and you can kind of pick and choose how you want people to have access on the site. Once you put their email address in and you create a username and password, they will automatically get an email with that information. So that's how you can add new users. Under tools are some things that you won't ever have to deal with. Settings are kind of the same boat. This is things that you won't really have to use unless we install a plugin like Ultimate Google Analytics. So I'll access this, and I'm going to plug in. I have to